afternoon, Deer Park High School, and welcome back to the Deer Network. Today is Thursday, January 27th, 2022. I'm Jocelyn Huerta.
And I'm Alejandro Acosta. Today, Mr. Davis answers our most asked questions, but first, your weekly news.
Today's unsuspected fire alarm was reportedly due to a smoke machine in the Performing Arts Center that set off the alarm. Rehearsals for the annual pop show Hello Texas have been ongoing this week in the PAC. The fire department came to check everything out and gave an all clear. Classes resumed after a 20-minute delay and the show must go on.
This past weekend, our Deer Park cheerleaders went to Dallas to compete in the 2022 Ncaa High School National Championship. After 2 days of competition, Deer Park finished with the score of 98.7 to capture the national championship for the second year in a row. This is the program's third championship in 5 years. Congratulations to all the cheerleaders and coaches. All the hard work and dedication paid off.
Tomorrow is the last day for English 2 students to test for their benchmark. Students will have 5 hours to complete their test and will return to their regular schedule when completed. Meanwhile, during these benchmarks, all students who are not testing will attend their regular schedule.
In weather, we should see mostly sunny skies with the highs in the mid-50s and overnight lows dropping into the low 40s for the next several days. Tomorrow night's temperatures will drop sharply and we might see a light freeze Saturday morning. Next week, we'll begin warming up a bit before our next front arrives on Wednesday, bringing more winter weather.
Tomorrow morning at 7:30, the culinary arts class will be hosting a pancake breakfast in their kitchen. They will be available all morning and are just $5 for pancakes and sausage. If you need your breakfast in the morning, come on down and see what they're all about.
Later on tonight, the Deer Escorts will be hosting their contest show-offs here at South Campus in the auxiliary gym. It will take place beginning at 7 p.m. for no charge. Anyone and everyone is welcome to come and watch as our girls get ready for the contest season, which begins next month.
In other news, Alyssa Field and Brody Lambert got Mr. Davis to answer y'all's most asked questions in an all-new segment. Take a look.
Good morning, I'm Mr. Davis and I'm here to announce, start over. Good morning, I'm Mr. Davis and I'm here to answer Deer Park's most asked questions about me. What was Mr. Davis's first job? My first job was as a lifeguard at the Deer Park City Pool. What is Mr. Davis's middle name? My middle name is Alfred. That's named after my grandfather. I just say A. What does Mr. Davis do after school? Well, a lot of times what I do after school is go to more school things like athletic events, fine arts events. But when I finally get home, my wife and I eat dinner and then we watch TV and then it's bedtime. I'm usually in bed by 9 o'clock if I don't have something after school. What does Mr. Davis drive? I drive a Toyota 4Runner. What is Mr. Davis's favorite food? My favorite food is Mexican food. I love it. Where is Mr. Davis from? Well, from when I was 5 years old to now, I've always lived in Pasadena. Can Mr. Davis sing? No. How does Mr. Davis dress on the weekend? Like this, usually. Does Mr. Davis play video games? I play the old version of Donkey Kong and the old version of Pac-Man, but anything new, I don't have a clue what y'all play. Does Mr. Davis have any hidden talents? Wow. I guess one hidden talent is I can remember facts and remember students' names and people's names from even when I taught them maybe 40 years ago. Who is the most interesting person Mr. Davis has met? Well, probably the most interesting person I ever met, and most of you probably don't even know her. Her name is Barbara Jordan. And she was a very famous political person in the state of Texas. And it just so happened, probably about 25 years ago, I was at a teachers convention in New Orleans and she got on the elevator with us, with a group of teachers from Deer Park. That's probably the most interesting person I've met. Who is Mr. Davis on the inside? Wow. On the inside, pretty much what you see on the outside. I love what I do. I love working with our kids here at the high school. This is my 40th year teaching, and I'm excited that the last part of my career is going to be here at the high school because we have great kids. Does Mr. Davis have a favorite type of music? Country music. Not as much the new country music, but older country music. And that at home on our Alexa, I always listen to 70s. Does Mr. Davis have a favorite student? Oh, God. I have a lot of good favorite students. Does Mr. Davis watch the Deer Network every week? And I love the segment that Gage and Nick did about the hot zone. I think it's called the hot seat. I love the carpool karaoke. I love all the things that you'll do. The thing at Christmas with the hidden box with Mr. Cook. Those are all neat things. And was that it? Thank you very much.
Wow, who knew Mr. Davis' middle name is Alfred?
This week's College of the Week goes to Texas Tech University. Founded in 1923, Texas Tech is a comprehensive higher education institution with more than 40,000 students and 70 majors to choose from. They have one of the biggest campuses in the nation and are the only campus in Texas to host a major university, law school, and medical school.
In sports, both of our soccer teams played Sam Rayburn Tuesday night. The girls traveled to Pasadena and won with a score of 6-0. Meanwhile, here at Abshire Stadium, the boys took a 1-0 lead early in the second half before a PK allowed the Texans to tie things up. Just a little later, Rayburn came back with another goal to take the lead, 2-1. But our guys never quit fighting, and with under 2 minutes in the game, Ellie Rocha was fouled in the box to set up a potential game-tying PK. Senior Edson Martinez put the ball in the back of the net, and the game ended in a 2-2 draw.
Our basketball teams also played Sam Rayburn Tuesday. The boys lost in a very close game, 47-48. The girls won with a score of 60-17. All four of these teams will play South Houston Friday. The girls' basketball and soccer team will play at home, and the boys' basketball and soccer will play away. And softball will kick off their season tomorrow morning at Oak Ridge with their first game. Good luck to all.
Next week, Deer Park will be having our annual Hello Texas show. It'll be held in the PAC next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at 7 p.m. each night. Tickets are on sale right now for $10 at deerparkfinearts.ludus.com. Or if you're a South Campus student, you can bring a valid ID on Saturday at the door and pay $5 instead. Make sure to come out and watch the amazing show.
And before we go, Spider-Man No Way Home swung back into the top spot at the box office this past weekend. It is easy to say the public can't get enough of your friendly hood Spider-Man. And with this renewed interest in the web slinger, many fans are asking for another installment of the Andrew Garfield-led Spider-Man series. This movement has been advertised in many ways, including tags such as Make TAMSM3 trending worldwide for the past month.
Although no official announcements have been made by Marvel or Sony, the rumor mill is whirling, and Andrew Garfield himself has shown support for a possible revamp of the Amazing Spider-Man series. We here at Deer Network ask, what's your opinion on Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, and how interested would you be in a third movie? Personally, I prefer a rom-com style movie that shows Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker and MJ navigating through the elderly love, kind of like The Notebook.
Oh my God, I love The Notebook. Anyways, that's it for us this week. Be sure to follow us on all of our social media, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and TikTok, and subscribe to us for more amazing content. From all of us here at the Deer Network, I'm Jocelyn Huerta, wishing you a great rest of your week and a wonderful weekend.
And go Deer!